my Aquarius. Yep, I decided that I'm going to do some of these readings live because then I don't have to worry about the storage on my phone and uploading for 4 hours. I want to get this stuff done. Oh yeah, and the Eagles are playing tonight. Preseason, baby. So, I'm going to do a quick read for you guys. Mid-month. See how my Aquarius are doing. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more of this just because my phone storage and then the time it takes to upload, I'm just like 4 hours to do Virgo's video. It's like something's slowing down here for some reason. And I'm trying to get videos out. Either way, Aquarius, I need to do pretty much all my mid-months. So, I did Virgos. I think I did Aries. I think I did half. So, if you're here, hit the like button, please. This is for Aquarius from now until August 31st. Oh, central issue. 10 of Wands. By the way, also wanted to let you know I got a new deck. I got a new deck, but I have to study it because it's different. Where did I put it? I got the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. Whoever's on here, please hit the like button, please. I'd appreciate it. Okay, then go off. But, yeah. I got a new deck. I'm going to be studying up on it tonight, and I'd like to start using it for extended reads. Also, I am going to be doing private readings for the low cost of $25 for an hour read between me and you. I have a PayPal account set up. I'm also going to start doing the extended part of our readings over on Vimeo for like $1.50, $2 to see the clarification and to pull the angel cards. I'll be doing other stuff too on here, just like he said, she said, who's coming towards you, those type of videos. But this is the general reading. This is your general reading. I'm going to do the full thing. So, up until the end of the month. If you'd like a reading, like I said, it's $25. Email me. I'll leave the email in the description box then. But either way, your central issue is the 10 of Wands. Something's a burden. I think from your last reading, you had this as your future. Now it's actually in your center. So what's crossing the 10 of Wands from my Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit. Aw. Here you are. You're healing from somebody who done some snide, sneaky shit. However, I don't think you're giving anybody a chance at this point because, like, you're worried about this. Like, this is what's crossing. Like, you're not trusting anybody who's coming in right now because you're trying to get over things. Which I don't blame you. But this is your card. Actually, you want to know what? I'm going to pull your card up and for your overall. You are the star. Yes, you are. All right. What is in Aquarius' foundation from now until the end of August 2018? You want to know what? I have a feeling there's some people who are big time mad right now. I just feel it. I don't know if they're mad at you. I don't know. Like, I just feel tension surmounting, like, almost soon to be an explosion was going to happen. Almost going to be an explosion about to happen. Because of that. What's going on, guys? Alright, what? Okay, this is in your foundation. A few flipped over. Yep. Could be dealing with a Virgo. There could be a Virgo, and or you're going inward. This is a sign of Virgo, though. They illuminate things. But they're offering you a really good start. Or this is just you worried about you and how you're going to make this happen. So, if this is you, Aquarius, be on the lookout for an earth sign. More than likely a Virgo, because it could be a friend. It could be an older person who is able to give you really good, solid advice about how to move forward. Please, when you enter the room, can you please hit the like button? I'd appreciate it. All right, Aquarius. What is in Aquarius's past? Yep. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody might have been trying to offer you guys something. I'm going to scoot this over for you guys. Somebody might have been offering you guys something. And it could have been with a fire sign. But I think that this is just the energy here. But I think you really were going inward. And you're thinking, hey, how are you doing, Raz? How are you doing, sweetheart? I think, honestly, guys, that this fresh new start, if it would have been in the upright, would be, that might be what you were thinking about. Maybe I should have taken that. However, it was in the reverse, so you did the right thing, I think. What is in Aquarius's overview? What is in Aquarius's overview for right now? From August 16th to the 31st. What is in Aquarius's overview? We have a storyline that came out. All right. This is in your overview, and it's like 8 cards. So I'm going to give you a little synopsis real quick. Something had you upset for a very long time. Something had you extremely upset. However, you're coming out of that. You're like, F all this. Like, I'm not upset about this anymore. I'm just going to continue to move forward. As you see, you getting in your boat. And there's your boat, moving forward. Away from the hurt and the pain. However, I think this really put fear in you to take a leap of faith, maybe with somebody else. Maybe with somebody else. Like, this might have made you gun shy. That's Aries, by the way. Because right here you have the 7 of Pentacles. You're like, I've worked on all of this. You know, I've put in my time. Now it's time to start reaping the benefits. And here's a Hierophant. This could be spiritual growth. And or it could be a marriage commitment that you actually had emotional fulfillment with. And the Sun's here in your overview. Like, you might be nostalgic about all of the times that you did have. You could be thinking about this. That you were stable, you were steady at one point. But with this, all these burdens you've been carrying, and the seven of Swords, like, this person pissed you off, man. And they left remnants behind. See these swords laying down here? They left the remnants of your heart, fractured. And you could have been married to the guy, and it could have been good at one point. Something happened. All right. What's in the future right now for Aquarius? What is in the future position for Aquarius from now until August 31st, 2018? What is in the future position? Okay. The Hanged Man in reverse. You're not waiting no more. You're not waiting anymore. Whether this situation brings you stability, but it's in reverse. Like, I still think that you're kind of concerned about whether or not you're going to be alone maybe the rest of your life, or splitting assets, or whatever this could be. Like, you're ready to move on with your life regardless of this. Like, you're ready to move on. Like, you're like, I don't even care. I don't care. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with life. All right. How does Aquarius see themselves? How does my Aquarius see themselves right now? How does my Aquarius see themselves? King of Cups. King of Cups in reverse. You're definitely a king. Don't get me wrong. You're on top of your game. But emotionally, right now, you're not kind of in your emotions. You're just you're not getting in your emotions, which is very easy for Aquariuses to do. Please do not shut down your emotions. Please don't shut down your emotions. Because when you shut down your emotions, it shuts down your blessings. Because you want to know what? When you shut down your emotions, you're shutting off the side that actually hears and hears clearly without a distorted view. Because when you shut down your emotional center, everything gets distorted. Because you're hearing, okay, we live in a spiritual realm. The unseen realm, the one you guys usually dwell in, there's lots of dark forces there, and there's lots of angels and light forces there. There's a constant battle right now for people's souls. I'm just going to let you know that. There's a battle raging. And if you have to choose, you can't be gray in the middle. Either I'm going to be light or I'm going to be dark. It's one of the two. You know, and honestly, I would much rather deal with angelic beings and, you know, things that are pure and holy and essence-wise, that I know I'm getting a correct feeling and it's not distorted. So please, you see yourself as unemotional. You're not giving emotion. So there are ways when you tap into Source, God, He reveals things. He reveals lots of things. And one of the things that I need to tell you, do not shut down your emotions. This is how you see yourself. Like, I'm shutting down from all of this because this burden is too hard to bear. You want to know what? You're Aquarius. If you need to talk to somebody, if you need to run this by, like, this is in your foundation, run this by an older person who's gone through. Confide in somebody. Because you want to know what? I'm going to tell you. Make sure they're not distorted and dark. But run this, what you're feeling, run it by somebody to see if you're wrong. And don't just go to a yes ma'am, someone who's going to tell you. Go to somebody who's going to be honest with you. Okay? Because I think you're going to get clarity on whatever it is that you need, guys. As far as making a decision to drop these burdens. You know, and if it's a marriage that you are now emotionless about, I wouldn't quite drop that. I would hold up. I would hold up just a little bit. I know Aquariuses are like, boom, out the door. That's my daughter. Like, she's actually insisting she's going home to her dad's, which is cool. However, she didn't run it by anybody. She just did it. So, without thinking about all of the other consequences. I know Aquariuses are so smart. You guys are smart in every single way. So, stay in your emotions. I'm not saying be like this emotional ball bag where you cry over everything. I'm saying don't let emotions rule you, but don't shut yourself off to love, especially loving yourself. That is the key thing you guys have to do right now. Love yourself. Pamper yourself. Do for you. No matter what this person did to you, eventually it'll fade. And clarity will really come out then. So when that starts, then you can make a better decision. However, if you're being abused, hurt, get the hell moving. There's never an excuse for that. Ever. Okay? Even if it's emotional or mental, never an excuse. Never. If you need to see a therapist about how you're feeling, do it. If you need to consult me, private reading, you can do it. They're only $25. I'm now set up to do so. I'm going to be doing videos on Vimeo. I'm going to do who's coming towards you and who's coming towards you, he said, she said. And like I said, I got another deck, the Sexual Magic Tarot. Interesting. I have to study that deck though, guys, because, okay, here we go. All right, right up the line. How others see you. I'm sorry I cut off what I was saying. I'll say it at the end. This is how others see you. You're going inward. You're thinking about all of this stuff. And what did I say this was? This is fear. This sword right here is fear. Afraid to let go. Afraid to stay. Afraid of rejection. Afraid of being hurt. Afraid of abandonment. You know, all of that stuff. This is what you think about deep in your subconscious. You may even dream about it. Yeah. Okay. If you're dealing with a fire sign, this person was a fire sign, because I see the Fool here, Aries. And I see the Leo here, as well as I see Taurus. But this is in your hopes and fears. I think a message. I think you're afraid to talk about this shit. Think you're like, no. I don't even want to talk about it right now, like, because you're kind of like, I don't want to get emotional. You cannot shut down your emotions. If you're not ready to talk about it, you want to know what? Probably one of the best things for an Aquarius. Hello. Yay, Aries. This is for Aquarius, so. Yeah, Aries is in here, but I don't know if an Aries is very nice to an Aquarius right now. Well, Aquarius is about to fuck over Aries. Just put it that way. You can't blame them. They were doing this, Raz. They were doing this. Lying, cheating, deceitful, rude, nasty. You know? And or it could be Leo, because the sun is here. So, well, you know. I know some Aries men. And I think... Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know. They are. Well, right here, you have a page, a messenger, a message. Either you need to get across to somebody or somebody needs to get across to you. However, this person, this is your outcome. The Knight of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles. You're still not accepting anything. All the cups here, all your cup cards, yeah, are in reverse. Actually, the sun is in the upright and the Hierophant is in the upright. Also, in your outcome, There's that Four of Pentacles, the stingy person card. You got it again in your outcome. You're like, I'm not accepting your offer. I don't accept what you did to me. All right. I'm going to clarify. I'll clarify quick. Oh, by the way, I got my Carson Wentz jersey on. This is the only thing my ex ever bought me. At least it was something like that. At least they won the Super Bowl. So I get to wear it. I don't even give a rip. Whatever, man. Alright, why is the Ten of Wands, which I already know. Like, you guys carry these burdens. But let's just clarify. Why is the Ten of Wands here as Aquarius' central issue? And why is the Seven of Swords crossing? Bottom card. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Because what you thought was stable with somebody, they were messing around. Could be stealing from you, lying, cheating, hurting. I understand where you're at, Aquarius. Why is this Seven? Oh, okay. We're going to go Seven of Swords crossing you. Saying be patient. You do not have to hold these burdens. You could put them out into the ethers. Honestly, you can release this stuff. Put them out into the ethers and let source. It's kind of like kill them all and let God sort them out type of thing. Is my philosophy. Then again, I'm an Aries. All right. Now, why is the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles in the foundation? Got a storyline. Oh, guess what else came out again? Oh my God. King of Wands in reverse. You're thinking about what they did. And it's a fire sign. And yeah, here you're making a decision. It's the Two of Wands again. Here, you're kind of like still thinking about it. And that's good. Be patient. Be patient. You're on the right track. And look, this is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. You got support. Look, this is also in your foundation. Look, you got them both. So you're going to be fine when it comes to monetarily, I think. King of Cups is in reverse. And you have the King of Cups in reverse here and how others see you. You're being emotionless right now. And I think that that's how you're getting, that's how you're going to get a new start. Like you're thinking of a new start. Look, this was in your past. You were thinking about this. That was in reverse. This is a new start. You want a new start doing something. Maybe with somebody. Like you want higher commitment. And or you want no commitment. You just want to be by yourself and do you. Typical Aquarius. Alright, Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands in the past position for Aquarius from now until the end of... Somebody might have tried to want to rekindle something with you during Mercury retrograde. Okay. Hang on. Alright. Queen of Swords. This is air energy. This is Aquarius energy. You might have said some cutting words. Like, look, she's got her sharpened. Ready. You might have said, no, I don't want that start. It's not good for me. It's not what I want. Because I think you were still doing this. Like, you were still like, you were hurt. You were hurt, and now you're kind of coming out of that, and you don't want to go back into that place again that is uncomfortable. Because you had higher commitment at one point with somebody, and you thought it was going to end up perfect. Like, perfect for me. All right, why is the storyline with the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Fool in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and the Sun? I think, honestly, you guys need to find your niche. Your own niche. Okay, guess what happens? Yep. This was a love gone bad. And it could have been by this Cups person offering you something. Somebody could have had an affair. Guarded. But you're no longer worrying about it. You're dropping it. Because it's put knives in your back. You're walking away from each other. And this could be transforming you, and or this situation is dead. With this Queen of Cups in the reverse. In the reverse. The Queen of Swords in your past position. Yeah, you're cutting people. Because they're like this. They're not honest, they're not truthful. And you're not being in the cold anymore over this in it. Like, you saw it for what it was. And then you're like, I didn't get out what I put in. And I'm not happy no more. However, this could make you a much better person in the end. Why is the Hangman in reverse? And why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse for Aquarius' future? Like, why they're waiting, or they're no longer waiting, I'm sorry. They're moving forward. But it could get messy. Here's the Sun again in reverse. Clarifying that. You might be unhappy for a little while. If you get out of this situation, really do your hermit thing and go inward, guys, so that you're not, like, surprised or whatever at whatever you find out. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are intuitive yourself. You know. Why is this King of Cups how they see themselves? Emotionless. Why? And I'm pretty sure this was a marriage. Absolutely. That's water energy. That is emotions. Okay. That could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and death in your overview. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio as well. Here it is again, the Ten of Wands. Because you're burdened by this, guys. You're burdened by it. You're burdened, and I'm sorry. Like, I understand the feeling. You got to go inward. You got to heal this. But you're like, I don't know how. This is how others see you. Well, you got to get to the core, and you got to ask Spirit to come in and help. And we'll pull an angel card for you then. Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? Because somebody, either you cut them off or they cut you off. There's so much fire energy. Could have been dealing with a Leo or an Aries or any kind of... Hold on one second. Hold on one second. My daughter's yelling. Olivia, I'm going to read what? I'm sorry, guys. I had to tend to my daughter. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Either you stopped this bull crap in and out energy, or somebody's not talking to you, or you're not talking about things. Nobody's offering nothing. Like, it's just like business as usual. It's not in and out, but it's all fire. You guys have got to be dealing with either an Aries. It could be water. But I really think that that's your emotions toward this whole flippin' situation. Why is the Page of Wands in the hopes and fears? Why is the Page of Wands in Aquarius the hopes and fears? Why is a message for Aquarius in the hopes and fears from possible fire sign? Okay. One more shuffle. We'll take the top. Oh, I'm going to pull that one. You're dealing with an Aries. Possibly. Either that or you're afraid of a new start, or you're afraid of saying something that's going to cause you to have to move forward off this ledge. And Aquariuses aren't usually afraid of nothing. But this got you. And then we have the Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles in the outcome. Like, here it is. You're not offering anybody anything, and you're not asking, you're just not offering any emotion at all. You have a stingy person card when it comes to emotions. You could be dealing with an Aries. And I'm not saying your perception of the whole situation, because of your emotions, could have maybe swayed you in one way. And if you were consulting with people who are not for your best interest, they could have possibly told you you're too good for that, like whatever. I really think that you guys need to get your balance when it comes to your emotions right now. I like the fact that you guys can just be like, you know, full bore. Oh yeah, Aries came up again. Aries came up twice in this reading. In the hopes and fears in Aquarius's overview. And this time it was in the upright. So if this person was in reverse, and you look at them in reverse, they're coming at you in the upright now. But you feel like they're like this. But in your outcome, you have the Knight of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. Knight of Cups is in reverse. You're not offering nothing. You could be dealing with a water sign as well. But the Four of Pentacles, you had this in how others see you. Like, I ain't giving you shit. Like, you ain't getting my money, my time, my resources, my emotions, my anything. Because you were hurt. You're carrying burdens. Time to lay those burdens down, guys. And now's the perfect time. You still got time. Oh, I want to do also, Raz, are you still on here? There's a shout out I want to give to. Big time shout out. Okay. This is what's clarifying. You're still thinking about all this. This is in your outcome. You're going to be weighing your pros and cons here with how you want to disperse. Raz, check out. There's another tarot reader on here. Her name is Sunshine Tarot. She read my story, dude. Check her out. She's freaking good. She's real good. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if I see a reader is freaking, and oh yeah. Yeah, check her out. I wanted to give a big shout out to her. She's freaking awesome. Like, a lot of them are just like, whatever. Alright. You want to know what else I'm going to do here? I got a new deck too. I think I did say this. I got the the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. Huh. That's a deck I'm going to have to sit down and actually read what all, because the meanings of the cards are all different. Like, they're not different, but like the card pictures are different than what like the normal tarot reading is. It's pretty cool, actually. I'm going to do a quick run of the line because I don't do this very often. Well, sometimes I do. But I want to do a storyline and put the cards right in order and just go off the top of my head and see how this works out. See if I can get a storyline here for somebody. I love doing this. However, like I said, I wanted to start going more, and then I'll pull something for you. I wanted to start going more off of live because it goes straight. It doesn't go into my memory on my phone, and it doesn't take 4 hours to upload. So it just makes sense to me. Oh yeah. Yep, I do too. All right, we're gonna do storyline with these cards. We're gonna do story time with Lisa. That's my first name, by the way, in case some of you don't know. Story time. Hello. We're gonna do story time. Hi Dana. I just did Aquarius's reading. I'm gonna start doing most of my readings live now because then I don't have to upload for 4 hours. I don't have time for that. I got readings to get out. Okay, Ace of Cups with Victory card. You want to know what? If you guys go inward, look. You'll have all the fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and possibly a new offer coming in. Or you can resurrect something. This is also this is resurrection. Okay? Alright. What did I just say? Look. The Lover's card. You have the Hierophant in your main spread. Look. Or you might be meeting somebody. So should I do with these cards my story time, or should I use my clarifying cards to do that? Okay, I'm going to use my clarifying cards. I got the no. I'm going to use clarifiers. Let's do story time with Lisa. Alright. Alright. Can you give me... Okay. Here you are, Aquarius. Queen of Swords. When you were born, this is who you were born to be. And have all the success in life that you're meant to have. This is from start. You were supposed to be successful in every and flourish in every single area of your life. However, something happened. Something bad happened to you. I think while you were growing up. Either you have a parent who is a fellow air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who you just kind of were like, they may have spoken harshly to you. However, one could have been also a Leo. However, this caused you to build up strength and vitality. And at one point, I think that you went back and you were thinking about this. Because you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Like, this is something that you have pondered over already. And I think one of the things is that also, when this goes back to your childhood, you had hard-working parents that were not stationary. You might have moved around a lot or traveled a lot. But I honestly think that you didn't see a whole lot of love either with your parents. Like soulmate love, Ten of Cups. It might have been like a superficial type of union. Like they were together either. You didn't see that love in the relationship. You know, like how, like, people are when they're supposed to be married. Like they're supposed to be like given and taken, and you know, loving words, caring words, hugging, kiss. Like you might not have saw that growing up.
Hey, Mom. Where's that
And it
iPhone
confused
charger?
you. Huh?
Where's that iPhone charger?
Over in the room over there. Over in my and it confused you because you're like, no, wait a minute. Like I have all, especially in puberty, we're going into puberty now. So I think that you had this idea of what love is, and it confused you when you actually started to hit puberty, and you were like, this isn't like Cinderella. This isn't like, where's my prince? And then, guess what happened? Family karma. It started you on a timeline of how you dealt with relationships.
We'll see you up there.
And then, when you started dating, you were kind of like, you had this idea of what it was supposed to be and what it was supposed to look like. But this actually came out like that. We cannot look at Disney and how love is actually supposed to be, or how life really is, because that's bullshit. And it gives us a distorted view of what really love is. So guess what? I think when you started dating, you had a perception that got shattered, and then you started holding on to your emotions. Now you get offers coming in that were good offers, and you were like, this isn't the way it should be. This isn't the way love is. This isn't the way it looks like. Like, it's not. And look, here's the King of Swords. This could be you. Like, cutting everybody. Come near me. Unless you offer me stability and emotion and love the way I want it, guess what? Take a hike. And you built your own empire. You busted your ass and you worked hard for yourself. And honestly, you were faithful and true. You were stable. And you weren't looking at any other offers. As far as when it comes to love anyway, you kind of just were like, you know what, I'm going to stick to myself. And yeah, people offer me stuff, but I don't really care. Like, I want the one with the rainbow in it. That's it. That's all. I just want my happily ever after. Somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah. And then something came in and mixed up your world. And then you were like, all right, you might have got married. I don't know yet. You might have went to college and had to change your perception. Yeah. You might have went to college and started getting all of these ideas and all these pentacles, and it might have changed your perception on things. Like, oh, well, I'll just, we don't need to be in a relationship to do this type of thing. And when that happens, you kind of forget what love really is. So you started building your own empire. You worked hard. You did. You worked real, real hard. But you knew what you were working for. You were working towards stability. And then you come out as the star. You were on top. You were on top. However, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. You don't share your secrets of how you got there either. You don't share a whole lot about what's going on. You're kind of shut down. And then you want to move forward. Look, you have the Eight of Wands right with the chair. Like, this was like right behind it. You have the Eight of Wands right with the Chariot. The Chariot's saying, you want to know what? It's time to move forward. Now we're going to move forward into the next phase of life. And what happened was, you found your soulmate or partner, life partner. Could be a Gemini. However, when it came out, it was like this. They weren't quite ready to understand how to love as well. They weren't. I think you guys were both pretty young. And some sneaky shit happened. Deceitful, sneaky, lying, cheating behind someone's back. I don't know who did it, but something happened in this relationship. You cut somebody. And or they hurt you. Bad. So, you went on your own quest of self-discovery. You left all that stuff behind, including emotions. Those are the three things. Emotions, you felt very betrayed. So you need to go. You went inward at one point. I know you did. Because Aquariuses just don't do something. Well, sometimes they will. They're not going to make a huge decision without consulting their higher self. Here's the High Priestess. You went inward. Because you want to know what? You had nostalgia about what love is supposed to be and what love is supposed to look like. And guess what? This isn't what you thought it was supposed to be. And you felt very confused because you didn't know where to turn to next. You didn't know what love is. You didn't understand how to feel when you got hurt back in your childhood that I pulled out. Now, you're kind of just like not dealing with it. You're not dealing with it. Like, those 4 cups are like, the other 4 cups are like closed off. Well, here, it's in the reverse. Like, you weren't closed off to this person. Like, you opened yourself up to this person. And this person obviously did a number on you. And, like, you're thinking about all the good times that you had. But they destroyed your heart. You might have had 3 different, relationships at one point, like growing up or whatever, that really stuck. And it could have stunted anything that has to do with love. So, guess what? 3 of Swords there. You have the 2 of Cups. You realize that this might not be the relationship for me. I don't even know if love is real at this point. Is love really real? Is there really someone out there for me? Then the Tower came in. However, the Tower was in reverse. Either way, the Tower is the Tower. It was a shakeup. It was a emotional, psychological, maybe even physical shakeup. If you live on the West Coast, there's lots of shakeups over there. We all know this. And you're extremely guarded now. You might have been extremely guarded after the first time that this happened. You might have been guarded with everybody then. Because you're afraid of toxic stuff. However, this is in the reverse. You're coming out of this mind frame of everybody being toxic. Even though you have your guard up. Even though you have your guard up, guess what? You're coming out of a toxic situation, either in your emotions, your way of thinking, and or a physical relationship. You have a wish deep down inside your soul. You have a wish, and it's emotional for fulfillment. But you don't know how you're going to get there. You're still trying to figure it out. You're still trying to figure it out. This is the world in reverse. The world in the upright is everything's working for you. The world in reverse, it's a little bit of a struggle and a little bit of a barrier, but you're going to push through. You will. You always do. You always do. However, it might be in an unconventional way. This is the Hierophant. In the upright, the Hierophant is marriage. You might be getting out of a marriage right now and or thinking about it. However, you don't know how you're going to manifest this. This is probably why you're in your head. You're thinking, okay, well, you're strategizing, Aquarius, because of the past and the things that had happened and the nostalgia. And you're like, I gave my best, man. Like, I don't understand, like, how I'm going to, not that I care, like, I'm thinking, like, not that I care that I don't have everything or whatever, but at one point, this thing was good, and it turned ugly. Notice her back is to him. There could have been a third-party situation. So you went inward. You went inward. And you're like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this, bub. And now someone's coming back offering you. It could be a brand new person. It could be somebody who you want nothing to do with. But it could be an offer of some kind. And you're like, nope, I want the judgment. I want the judgment on my side. I want it on my side. However, it's in reverse. So it could be delayed or stalled until you make up your mind. And here's the Emperor. This guy could be older than you. It could be an Aries. And you don't want to work on this anymore with this person. You're done. You're like, I lay down those 6 of Swords. I lay it down. I'm laying you down, bub. Because here it is again. Either somebody had a drinking problem, somebody was drinking too much, or indulging in other things with the opposite sex. Could be porn. I get porn big time. And or actually having an affair. And it caused a lot of fighting, a lot of nasty words. And all you wanted was this. You wanted your night. You wanted stability. That's all you wanted, was stability. But there were secrets that came out that you found out about. And you want to know what? When those secrets came out, guess what? You felt like this. I gave birth to your children. I was nurturing and loving and caring towards you. And I got nothing in return for me being a queen of an empire of this house. So guess what? You're walking away, and or you're separated, or thinking about it, because you're no longer giving that person emotion. You gave them emotion, and you're coming out. You're coming out. That person ain't getting no victory. That's for doggone sure. They're not. Let me look at this card a little bit more here. However, you want to know what else I see in this card? Look, he's holding a ball in his hand, like a crystal ball. I think he's watching you. I think he's watching you. He's watching your every move. And he's waiting to counter move. He was in the reverse though. He could be very defiant. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person now is weighing up the pros and cons. They want to balance this stuff out. Yep. They're weighing up the pros and cons and going to realize they're losing their ass. They're losing their ass. However, the situation could transform. The situation could transform. And or it's done. In your mind, it's done. Aries, Leo, Sag, you're double middle finger in that. Because there is no more offer of love from you. None. You got your guard up. Nope. I'm not worried about it anymore. You're walking away. Libra season. Libra season. Virgo season, you're going to get your shit together. Libra season, fresh new start for you. However, you got to make sure you're dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's right now, guys. Make sure that you're watching everything coming in and going out. If not, justice is in the reverse. Libra season. Here's justice. Libra season. She's in the reverse right now. That's why I said, cross all your T's, dot all your I's. Please. Hopefully it wasn't, you're looking for justice. But it's in the reverse, so just be careful. That's a warning. In the meanwhile, you're not accepting any offers from anybody. That's emotional. Because you're no longer going to feel heartbroken over any kind of person, situation, because you're stable. You're the King of Pentacles now. You've made up your mind. You're not going to get like this anymore. That's the King of Cups in reverse. You're not. Because you want a new start. Oh my gosh. And look what. You want a new start on your own. You have both supporting. You have both supporting. You have both supporting cards of new starts. And you're trying to figure out how you're going to do this. But you're going to take a step out. You're going to do this. Like, you're going to get clarity during Libra season. Actually, I think you're going to start getting your ducks in a row during Virgo season, and I can't wait to continue on with your readings. You're going to get clarity. Because you're done with this type of energy. You're done with people coming in and making you look like a fool. You're ticked off and you're done. You're not accepting any kind of playboy people at all. Because you're laying the burdens down. You've been very patient. You've been very patient with these type of people. Because they did not bring you happiness. You don't want their love. You're going to find it within yourself. There's your story. That's your storyline. Either way, I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting all kinds of stuff on here, guys. So, that's your reading, Aquarius, from now until the end of August. I wanted to get on for you guys before the Eagles game tonight. I'm going to do Pisces later. And this is almost an hour I've gone. See, now, if I would have done this reading, honestly, if I would have done this reading, it would take till tomorrow to upload. But as soon as I hit go, it goes automatically and it'll be on there. Here, I want to give you one of the During Virtue Healing Fairy. This is a different deck. Instead of it being the guidance, this is the Healing Fairies deck, and it's really, really pretty. So, here it is. Self-reliance. Self-reliance. Let me read what that means. Sometimes, this is the best part of this. Sometimes we feel frightened and want to get reassurance from another person that everything is going to be all right. By drawing this card, you are reassured that everything you need is provided for you. You can rely on yourself. You can rely on yourself and your own spiritual gifts to manifest all that you need in your life. Although your manifestations are the energy of spirit that often funnels through other people, it still originates with your thoughts. With your thoughts. Thoughts create your outward reality. What did I say? Change your perception. This card also counsels you to filter out negativity that may sway you from listening to your own inner voice, which is what you're doing right now. You have the Hermit in your foundation. So I know you guys are doing this. Don't let naysayers talk you out of fulfilling your dreams. You are qualified and deserving of achievement as any other person. With focused intention and divinity-guided action, your dreams are becoming reality now. Here's your affirmation to say to yourself. You might run and write it down. I am tuned into my inner source of direction. I confidently rely upon this inner source to guide me perfectly. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Self-reliance. Self-reliance. You guys are very self-reliant people. You're very resilient people. You don't let shit get you down too hard. Nope. I love it. I love Aquarius. Either way, that is your reading. I will be doing private readings now. Email me. Leave a message if you want a private reading. I'm going to try and learn how to link things into the description. I don't know how to do any of that. You could go on my page. Maybe I'll do it on my page where you can just click on my page and then you can go to my Vimeo to check out my other videos that I'm going to be doing over there. Like I said, I'm probably going to try and keep the sexual tarot over there because of kids. Some of those pictures are pretty graphic, but I love the deck. The deck is so cool. And it gives you a real good outlook on, like, a whole different perspective on, well, like, what's really going on. Like, especially when it comes to, like, love purposes. This was just a general reading, so it might not resonate with y'all, but I think it resonated with some. Either way, I'm going to watch the Philadelphia Eagles tonight beat the Patriots. So, it's my team. Woot, woot, Eagles. Who's all on here? Anybody else still on here? I want to shout out to you and say goodbye. I know there's 2 people still on here, but all right. Well, that was Aquarius's reading from now until the end of the month. I love you guys. I will be doing Pisces later. Midnight here in UK. Okay, well, I'm going to do Pisces in a little bit, Raz. But I'm going to go and watch my football game. So, yeah. Like I said, if you guys want private readings, email me. They're only $25 for an hour. And it can be Skyped or it can be one-on-one. Or I can record it and send it to you. However you want it done. Either way, I love you. Take it easy. I love you. Bye.